Oh, and we heard this Friday night on Smackdown, and we kicking things off with your Smackdown Women's Champion. BB, we see you dancing on that stage, Bianca Belair.
She was good with that title.
Exactly. Haven't seen her since Money in the Bank, since winning that title. Came here to strut her stuff. Skip out to the ring. Shows why she's still the EST of SmackDown. Matter of fact, the EST of women's wrestling.
Yeah, listen, she's good and all. Our women's champion, a little better. That's besides the point. Our women's champion is beating Bianca
you're
Belair.
a hot potato champ.
Hot potato champ. We have Rhea Ripley.
How many champions have you had before them?
I think. How many champions have you had? 2?
Yeah.
I've had one more.
Ooh, hot potato.
And to be fair, it would have been a different situation
And
twice.
it was a 2-time. Like, you have a 2-time women's champion. No new in Sasha?
Nope. Sasha's not. She's the one time. Sasha won the first one and then lost it to Ember Moon in the ladder match. And then Ember held it until the triple threat with Rhea.
I thought Sasha had won it back in between there.
No, she almost did. She almost won the triple threat.
But Lacey Evans, she's looking to kind of keep that fighting spirit alive. She's had bouts here and there of like really good craftiness, but hasn't been able to seal the deal on a lot of dubs.
I don't like her new attire very much in real life. I prefer the pin-up style. I thought it was unique. I thought it worked really well for her.
It's cool. I wouldn't mind if she bounced back and forth between the two.
Yeah.
I just think the other one would look cool if it was just more camera.
Yeah, I agree. It is kind of crazy that like she did her like life story thing and people started booing her.
It wasn't because she started doing her life story thing. It was when she came back, she immediately just started doing heel things again.
Well, it's because the house shows people were still booing her. That's why they were like, "No, we'll just keep her heel." Because yeah, she because she was doing her vignettes for like what was it, a month and a half.
Yeah.
And like she's got a sad life story.
Oh yeah, it's definitely not something to highlight, but it's also just
Yeah,
something that like in her coming back, like you got to think about how she left and how you're bringing her back.
Pregnant with Ric Flair's child.
Exactly.
What the fuck was that?
It was gonna be something way too overbooked.
My question is, when are we gonna see Charlotte's brother show up? I mean, 18 years?
Oh my god. I watched me and David Flair, and I was just like, yo, wait, time out. We don't need it.
I'd love David Flair to come back.
He's dead.
Reed is dead. David is alive.
Wait. There's two Flair boys? Yeah. That was David the one that died. What was his name in the Indies then?
He didn't wrestle in the Indies.
I mean, not Indies, but WCW.
David Flair.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, Reed passed away. That was her other brother. He retired in 2009. He's 43.
Oh, okay, cool. That's very confusing.
This is him now.
Yeah, he's not the one I was thinking of then. I was thinking of the other one.
No, Reed.
Yeah, then I was thinking of the right one. I just said the wrong name.
Yeah, that was Reed.
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah. He died in 2013. God damn, that...
2. Ooh. Lacey almost pulled one out there.
There's also 2 Flair daughters, interestingly enough.
There's a Rhodes daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, woman's right. 2.
Imagine your women's champion gets pinned after you're talking about how she's the EST of all of women's wrestling.
Did you see her kick out?
For now.
And did you see that clothesline?
Listen, the match ain't over. It ain't over until the fat lady sings.
Okay. Just because ours...
And Nia Jax ain't here. Okay.
Wow.
I don't like Nia Jax. I will roast her every chance I get. God, my back itches, and I don't know where my back scratcher is.
Oh, KOD.
Is that it?
1, 2.
Can't even pin Lacey Evans for their finisher. How?
Your champion didn't even defend her title at the last pay-per-view.
She won the title at the last pay-per-view.
Your previous champion couldn't even defend, couldn't even hold it down.
My previous champion beat Becky Lynch. who had beaten Bianca Belair multiple times. All right.
Who lost in a triple threat match. Still. Oh, and look at this parading around.
You wanna
Showing
get
what she
technical?
do to every.
You want to get technical? She didn't even beat Becky Lynch. She won by no contest because of Tegan Knox and the Mandy Rose brand.
Mandy. Which I think they might bring Toxic Attraction up to the main roster. I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm curious what they're going to do because right now Roxanne doesn't have a tag team partner as tag team champions.
No, but.
Which, what the fuck was that? Like,
Ooh.
I'm okay with them turning Cora Jade heel, which it still feels weird because I feel like Cora Jade's a natural face.
She is, but it's
Roxanne
also,
is too, though.
But it's also like, you know, gotta let you spread your wings at least once to see if it's even a possibility. And plus,
Everyone thought Bayley was a natural face, Sami Zayn, Johnny Gargano, and they're all incredible heels. So,
yeah. But also sometimes because also it's also the person. Like she has to be comfortable with being like a heel.
yeah,
Because all those
you got to be able to do both.
Yeah, with those people, when you talk to them, they're just like, I like being the bad guy. I like being the bad guy when I can. Like, they're great, plucky faces because that's just their natural personality, so they can just be them. But it's cool to probably just be the bad guy a few times. And it's just like, yeah.
It's so weird that some of the best heels of all time are
Like some of like the
best. Well, just the best faces.
Oh.
It's hard to hear. I don't necessarily recognize the music. We'll listen to it back.
It's like a whomping, like, oh, chop block.
Is it maybe one of the DLC gals?
It could be, or I was gonna say it might be even like
Oh, KOD.
the kiss of death.
This referee looks so derpy all the time.
You get down there next to the shoulders. 1,
2.
Oh! I blame that ref.
It's a slow count. If Lacey wins, he's racist.
Uh-oh.
1, 2. Oh my god. For a second, I thought she actually had it.
We're just gonna end the recording.
Episode ends
Woman's
already.
right. Oh, she could. 1, 2. Oh. See, you had to jinx it. Lacey. But you see what it takes to beat my champion? You have to distract
Does
my champion.
Does this give Lacey a shot at SummerSlam? She's beat the champion.
Don't forget, we still have Io Shirai looming in the background with her with her women's Money in the Bank.
I always forget about it. She didn't show up. Huh.
And ladies and gentlemen, we're taking it to the SmackDown side of those King of the Ring semifinals.
Quarterfinals.
I said SmackDown semifinals. The semifinals of the SmackDown side of the King of the Ring.
But the quarterfinals of the entire tournament.
Yes.
We're both right.
But anyways,
the Scottish Minotaur. I was like Irish. Fucking hell.
it's gotta be
JR.
the blood odds.
Where's my cowboy hat? It's over there.
Steps forward.
It's a sick attire though. Like at least entrance wise, it's
Yeah.
sick.
I still even like him in like the pants. Like I don't know, it makes him look more ripped. Like,
It almost looks like a kilt with tires. So.
and then we got his former 3MB teammate.
The modern
Are you
day.
on the...
I have to be, and I didn't even notice. 1 second. We're gonna fix that. We'll be right back. And there we go. Continuing now.
the collision of the band?
Yeah. Where's Heath?
Do you think Drew was like bass or guitar? Or do you think he was like drums?
I think he was drums.
I see Jinder as like a bass guy. I don't know why.
I can see that. Well, Heath was obviously the guitar.
I feel like he was just vocals. Like
He was always he was always strumming.
but I feel like he was
Both.
I feel like he was the vocals guy that you were just like, yeah, don't touch my guitar.
He was Eddie Van Halen. Let's be honest.
He thought he could play guitar. He was just like,
It is kind of crazy that like you have a guy like Drew McIntyre, even Jinder, and yet Heath was the leader of 3-man band.
and the thing is, like, hearing him talk about like on Table for Three with them all sitting there, and he was just like asking Vince McMahon because it was after he was just Because he was like one of the only ones left, like of like the core and everything. Like
Yeah,
that.
Nexus.
Yeah.
He was the last Nexus guy.
Yeah, he was in the core after the Nexus.
He wasn't he? Who was he with in that?
He was with
That was
Ezekiel
Wade,
Jackson,
Gabriel, Jackson, and
Slater. And
yeah. Jeez. What a weird fucking team.
yeah, oh my god. And he was like, basically, he was like, you know, just give me somebody, just give me anybody. And he was like, literally, they were just flipping through like a sheet of the roster, and he was like, they just scanned through it. And he was like, all right, we'll come back to you. And he was like, we got you, Jinder Mahal and Drew McIntyre. And he was just like, okay. And he said they just kind of like rolled with it because obviously, as you see, they're just a mishmash of like.
Yeah, there's no similarities. Except now all three of them are jacked.
Honestly, I want Heath to come back just for a
Come back and win the WWE title to complete the 3MB prophecy.
That's prophecy, but I would love to see them in a 3-on-3 match versus like the New Day or something like that.
Listen, Heath deserves out of all three of them. Out of who would deserve it because of like always being entertaining, Heath. He was always the most entertaining part of 3MB. Everything Heath Slater did was entertaining.
Yeah, Heath Slater was entertaining. I feel like
the team with Rhino.
The team, but I would say, I wouldn't say WWE title though.
I would.
If he would have gotten as jacked as he is now, like while he was with the company, maybe.
Well, neither one of these men were that jacked when they were with whenever they were first with the company. They got jacked and then came back and won the title.
I know. I mean,
that's why Heath should do that.
If he comes back, but then if he comes back and
my boy should win the Impact World title too. Well, he's at it.
He has a better chance of doing that.
He should do that. He's one of the better, like more entertaining guys they have over there right now. And that's saying something because they have some very entertaining guys. I think the current one is Josh.
People will bag on me for it, but that's a lot of WWE guys. Like that's like a lot of like WWE guys. Whenever they go into a different company, they always look immediately bigger and they always work a little bit better.
You know what my view on... I hate when people like shit on AEW or TNA for having ex-WWE guys, ignoring the fact that almost all of the top guys, not named Roman Reigns, were ROH's top guys back in the day.
Yeah, like ROH, yeah.
Like Rollins. Like, everybody ignores that. Yeah, it's... You don't see somebody move from fucking FedEx to UPS and they're like, you know, he's an ex-FedEx guy. Fuck that guy. No. It's only a WWE. You don't even see that in like UFC and Bellator.
You kind of skip the UFC and Bellator. But it's really with UFC and Bellator. They're big on personality. They're big on the fighter themselves. So like it wouldn't be just like oh you're from Bellator. It'd be like oh you were that person in Bellator.
Yeah.
It'd be like you were that.
Oh, he hit the Future Shock, following it up with the Claymore. It wasn't the boot. It was the other one. One, two, three.
Oh. No. They got that chemistry together. Jinder's taking a few of those.
Jinder saw the first time it ever got hit.
He was there for the inception.
for the pants being too tight.
The leather pants.
That was a sick finisher the first time he ever... I recently watched the clip of it the first time he ever hit it. It's clear it was an accident, but it looked so sick.
I'd have to go.
STL.
I didn't really like watch it. I didn't remember hearing like the story and talking about it. They just did next Monday Night Raw is going to be Rey Mysterio's 20th anniversary.
And surely it's going to be Dom turning on him and joining.
No, it's not. I think it's going to be Edge returning.
I think he definitely, because isn't it Madison Square Garden?
Is it? It missed. I mean, he stretches out really like awkward with it. So I mean,
it was an accident, but it looks sick.
I mean, saying like it was an accident, it's just like him stretched out though. It's just like, oh, that's cool.
It still looks good. It doesn't look. It looks better now, admittedly.
Oh yeah,
because he's refined it. He didn't use it in WCPW.
I think he only used the Future Shock there.
Yeah.
He didn't really start using the Claymore. He didn't really start
using it in Impact, really? Okay. Oh.
Speak of it. 1, 2,
3. McIntyre moving on to the Smackdown finals. Potentially gets either Ricochet
Can you imagine a
Keith Lee.
crown on top of that Minotaur?
He might have to get rid of the Minotaur head at that point.
No, we're putting the crown on top of the Minotaur. And ladies and gentlemen, it's our main event deciding who will be going up against Drew McIntyre to determine who will be going up against Sami Zayn at SummerSlam or
Bryan Danielson.
Or Bryan Danielson at SummerSlam in the King of the Ring finals overall.
It's true. I'm excited. I'm very excited to see this. Ricochet, one of the best high flyers, in my opinion, of all time. If not the best. It's him or Ospreay.
We have two people here that define their body types. Like Ricochet is a guy that has insane speed, elusiveness, and quickness. But if you ask a lot of people, he's also pound for pound one of the strongest too.
Oh yeah, absolutely
Unexpectedly strong.
But then I mean, hey, you got Keith Lee, the biggest, strongest guy on the roster.
The biggest cruiserweight I've ever seen.
Yeah, you know, some people might even say he's limitless.
He's looking to be King Infinity.
You know what's interesting? So the game has him in his like shorts. Did you notice his render is the Bearcat attire?
It's his Bearcat, but it still has the Limitless.
Yeah.
So it's before like the claw marks.
Yeah. Keith Lee.
Because he has his NXT. Yeah, those are his NXT trunks.
Which was so much better than the singlet.
Oh yeah. Oh, Papa.
What? Oh. Keith Lee hitting his ankle on the rope. That could take some of the power out of some of his moves, as you know. Lift with your leg.
Achilles.
The trick for Ricochet here is going to be he can't pick up Keith Lee.
He's going to have to use that Pele kick. He's going to have to use some strikes. He's going to have to move around.
Chop down the big cherry tree legs.
He's going to have to go for some springboards.
This match would bang in real life.
I'm surprised. Well, no. I'm slightly surprised we never got it in NXT.
Did they have crossover?
I'm pretty sure there was a little bit.
Was it before? It was
Ricochet,
before Lee was champion for sure.
Yeah, Ricochet was North American. I think it was during the time Ricochet was feuding with Adam Cole though.
No, it was when Ricochet was feuding with Gargano.
Was he feuding with Gargano?
Yeah, it was for the North American title. It was heel Gargano. Holy shit! Phoenix Splash.
I love the Phoenix Splash. Nash Carter hits it beautifully. Not Nash Carter.
R.I.P.
Nathan. Well, he did hit a good one too, but who was he? Brandon Carter, I think that's his name. Now,
oh my Jesus!
He's in NXT UK.
Yeah, it's Brandon Carter.
Yeah,
because he was something else. He wrestled for
AEW.
He's like a real young guy, right?
Yeah, he did like a match for AEW, and then like
he's like
they were super
17 or something like that, 16 or 17. He's very young.
Oh wait, no, then we're not talking about.
No, he signed with WWE as soon as he turned 18.
Is he like long hair? Like,
yeah.
Like silver trunks?
Yep.
Yeah.
Or shorts.
Uh-oh.
Like silver shorts. Yeah. Yeah,
he had a match against Ilya, didn't he, for like the Heritage Cup or something like that?
He might have.
No, he might. He had a championship match against Ilya, and it was a really good one.
He had to wrestle NXT UK because he can't get a visa for some reason. Yeah. So that's the way AEW paid him, because they couldn't pay him directly. They just bought a shit ton of his shirts. So he got the pay through that. Dude, Ricochet is taking it to
we
Lee.
We just bought your shirts and we donated them to a tribe in Africa, so now you're just sponsored by it.
Sponsored by the entire continent of Africa. Dude, Ricochet!
He's got to let it fly, man. This is his come up. This is how he beats Keith Lee. He's trying to beat Keith Lee.
Maybe not.
Oh. One of those.
Lee had other plans.
Putting that big size 12 across Ricochet's stomach.
Jeez.
Got him in the corner.
I thought we were going to see the Mark Quinn throw.
Oh, I thought he was going to, like, shoulder tackle.
Was it Mark Quinn or Isaiah Cassidy a toss across the ring?
Isaiah Cassidy.
Oh!
Sneaky down.
No, kick out. This ref does not go away. Like, how has it not been a single other ref?
He is perma ref.
NXT's got a couple different ones that cycle out.
Oh,
ow.
Trying to pull an arm out of the socket. There we go. Keith Lee being surgical. Trying to take out those legs, trying to take out the base of Ricochet. Where he's most deadly. Ooh.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa,
450.
ooh, to nothing.
Oh,
Oh,
pump kick.
follows it upset. I got something else for it.
Well, he's kind of getting his ass kicked.
2. Ooh.
What is...
I mean, Ricochet's been stepping it up here in these past few weeks. He's been giving everybody a run for their money.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Ricochet, it's kind of shocking. He comeback of the year, come the best of 20, season 1, might be Ricochet.
I mean, he's a head full of steam, all gas, no brakes.
We're halfway after SummerSlam. We each have one. We have one single pay-per-view each, and then we go Survivor Series, then Rumble, Armageddon, No Way Out, and then Mania.
Yeah,
we're halfway through.
Halfway there. And we've already had one failed cash in. Oh,
Yeah, I forgot about that. Not to mention, I mean, Io hasn't even cashed in.
450.
Yeah, I wonder how long she's gonna hold it. I mean,
And next week, along with
Ooh.
the King of Ring finals on the
6:30.
SmackDown side, there will also be Fatal 4-Way to determine Bianca Belair's challenger
okay.
at SummerSlam. But with the newest addition of Lacey Evans getting a win over Bianca, I decided why not make it spicy and make it a triple threat.
I like the way. So, who got kicked out of the 4-way?
No, the 4-Way is still
Oh, the
happening.
match is gonna at SummerSlam's gonna be a triple threat.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. I could see. I'd like to. I'll announce the Raw Tag Team Championship is going to be a surprise tag team challenging the Minnesota Stretching Crew.
Surprises. We always love surprises.
Similar to their first ever defense was a surprise against Imperium.
And they held into that pretty well. It's like
They beat Minnesota Stretching Crew. Hold up. B. C.
Big Bang Catastrophe. 2.
Oh, kick out.
No King Infinity.
Oh, Ricochet taking the BBC very well.
He should sue you for that. I don't want to even know.
It makes me laugh that that's the name just because of the pun. Oh, pump kick.
Ricochet stomping him.
Oh, Keith Lee. Oh, shades of the Big Show. Spirit Bomb? Oh, shit, Spirit Bomb.
Pops him up.
There we go.
Sends his soul to the
2,
afterlife.
3, Keith Lee. Moving on to face Drew McIntyre next week.
We got 2 big men bumping me.
Two big meaty men slapping meat. Oh, Jesus, this is...
Blame Biggie. Blame Biggie.
Thank you guys for watching. Tune in tomorrow. I assume this episode's dropping Thursday. We're recording the next ones on Thursday.
Yep.
So, tune in tomorrow for... I don't even remember what I was going to say.
It's NXT.
No, it'd be Raw.
Raw.
Tune in tomorrow for Raw. NXT comes after Raw. And then it goes Raw, NXT, SmackDown.
Because you saved the best for last. Folks.
Exactly. We take TakeOver for last. Thank you guys for watching.
Wow.
Have a good one.
See, you didn't say start.